I know. I said in my other AI video that I probably would not be doing something like this again, but I had a really, really bad idea, and I put it to work. Hey everybody, it's me, Cyborg Puppy, and today we're doing something a bit weird. I made two videos. One where character AI helped me create a character, that being Typhoon, one of my favorite Fox designs, and where I took 3 AI-generated Sonic characters off of Twitter and fixed them to be more original, which Onyx is my favorite from that video if you guys wanted to know. So I thought, let's put those videos and put them all together to make some kind of character from my head, trying to jumble like 10 ideas. First of all, we have to start by asking character AI. I did not want to ask like Chai, they probably would just want to fuck me. We're back with our old buddy Character Assist, and we're gonna ask them literally like every single detail about this character. This like middle portion of the video is probably gonna be completely unscripted, so that'll be fun. Let's get started with our typing, and then once we get all of our information, we can type in the character's name into the color chat, and then find a random ass AI generated image to base the colors and personality off. This is a disaster. This is probably gonna be my worst idea ever. Since we did Fox for Typhoon last time, I'm saying no saying Fox or any type of like canine, because like I want to do something different with this character, not make them look too much like Typhoon. What the f is a sumo owl? Hold up, I'm pausing the recording, I'm looking this up. Okay, so I looked it up, there like wasn't really anything, they just kept giving me plushies of literal sumo wrestler owls. So if you know what that is, please tell me, but it says moth. I do have one moth, so that's an option. Oh my god, that's extremely unique. I might have to take that one up. I'll cut later to when I decide on an animal, because like they're giving me some. What is a quoll? I don't know. You decide. I decided that they're very outgoing and eccentric. Bit wild. Himbo? Are you saying himbo? Maybe? Lume. Ooh, that might be cool. That's like an interesting one. What do you think his voice would sound like? I'm imagining Persona character. I'm asking this question for fun. This probably won't even go into his ref sheet. What does he say? Ryuji!
For real?
My sister's boyfriend! For real? That's just a response. Ryuji Whisper!
For real?
Time for the moment of truth. Generating a new palette for this character. Will it be awful? Or will it be good? Let's see. This is his name. Lume. Like Lumiere from Beauty and the Beast. Generate. Oh my. Oh, he's goated. He's goated! I went to one of these disgusting sites. And what the f is this? These are scary. Everything is scary on this website. What are these ads? Everything is still terrifying on a reload. This is why we need human artists, because what the f is this? What the f is all this? These are horrifying. I hate everything about these so much. What is that? Maybe I'll just steal this one for his design, because it looks closer. I don't know. I want to get out of here. I probably have a virus. Is that Klonoa? Yes, it is. Klonoa! I love Klonoa when he's drawn by actual people. I'm getting out immediately. This site freaks me out. So first we had to watch and ask character AI what this character's personality traits would be. There's a lot of funny footage that I caught from the event, but I will shorten it down for you. Basically, they wanted the character to be a quoll, which if you don't know what that is, I don't blame you. A quoll is like a weasel, but it has spots. And they wanted him to be an adventurer. He is short, and he has a pet chow. I even went to an AI website. It not worked out very well. This is what I got. I'm not shouting out the website because I don't want you guys using it, because it's disgusting. How are we gonna put all three of these notes, colors, and this weird character here together? Well, let's find a way.
For real?
First of all, the animal was a quoll. I put the picture up on screen. They wanted him to be a guy. Personality, they have a hard time really describing it, but basically he's outgoing, energetic, reckless, but he has a heart of gold. His height is short. He's a short king. We love him for that. His hobbies is that he's skilled in martial arts and combat. Weapons like spears and bows are his specialty. He likes going camping and exploring, so why not make him something like an archaeologist? That's what I was going with, kind of like Indiana Jones, but a weasel. Next up has his chow, who I named Courage, because I thought it was cute. Courage is a chaos hero chow. I ended up making Courage first in a chow website generator thing, and then drawing it, because it's really hard to do one without a reference, let me tell you that. He has positive and negative traits that I let the AI decide. His positive trait is that he's very loyal to his friends and family and will do anything to protect them. He also is also very determined, never giving up until he achieves his goals, which are good, but his negative traits are that he's very stubborn and also very impulsive and reckless. He acts without thinking and can get into trouble because of it. He also can be a bit stubborn and has trouble admitting to people when he's wrong. And he won't ask for help from others. Yeah, that seems like a pretty good hand-in-hand balance, so let's get to work. Doing the AI design was really hard. He looks like just Blaze, but weird. Which, like, you could say that for any character design made by AI. It's just whatever, but weird. And I thought giving him a big, long tail, just like this weird AI design, would also make sense for what he is, a little weasel guy. Making him look short was one of the harder things, to be honest. And making his hair look kind of like the AI's, but also not, was pretty difficult. When I was finally done, I asked for both their color palettes. And Courage, the chow, ended up coming out with some pinks, oranges, and yellows, which surprisingly also fit Lume's color palette, which consisted of, you guessed it, yellows, pinks, and oranges, just less pink. So I decided to focus mainly on the red, orange, and yellow on Lume, and then mainly on the pink for Courage. That's right, I named this character with the help of the AI. His name ended up being Lume, which is a word for light. So I think it really makes sense. Maybe he has some kind of connections to ancient history, or was cursed with something that allows him to make illusions with the power of light in his spots and hands. He's a bit older too. I decided to make him around 20 to 21, aka young adult. That way his impulsiveness and more negative traits would probably iron out when he gets older and makes more friends. Now, his backstory was pretty difficult to come up with from just a character description, but I didn't want to ask the AI for help with that because that would take away all the fun, I think. So I decided to come up with that he grew up as an only child and is pretty much just homeless, wandering the world and picking up different objects that he finds to be fun, shiny, and worth protecting and preserving at museums. But he also doesn't follow rules. He's kind of like Sonic in that way. If a museum is seen stealing from the townspeople, he'll try to take the stuff back to them. He just does what he feels is right. Again, kind of like Sonic in that regard, especially with his recklessness and carelessness. He's also pretty stubborn and kind of a hothead. He doesn't like to admit when he's wrong, and sometimes he can be a little bit of an ass. He can be kind of rude. like to his competitor, Opal. Opal likes to take treasures. He doesn't like being beaten out by a girl. Yeah, he's got those issues, but you can put that because he didn't have a lot of figures in his life that taught him right and wrong. So instead of right and wrong, he just does what he thinks is right and wrong, which sometimes leads him into being in bad situations. He's also a bit cocky, but overall, he has a heart of gold and genuinely wants to do what's best for other people. Even though he's dim-witted, he wants to make sure that everyone's happy, and he wants to give other people, like his Chow, courage, a life that he never got to receive when he was younger. And finally, this is his design. I think the glow up from these to this is probably one of the biggest I've ever done. He looks incredible, and I can't wait to use him in something, like, right away. I already have an idea on what he'd do. I love the way his Chow turned out, even though it's my first time drawing, like, a Chaos Hero Chow. And I just genuinely really like him. Thank you all so much for watching this video. Other than my Zodiac series, I don't know what else to really make character designs of. I know that's crazy, but I want to continue doing it. And I will get an idea again at some point. You'll see. Thanks for watching this video. Sorry it was a bit longer than my other ones. I'll see you guys around. Bye!